I'm glad to be here with you. So thanks to John Michel to invite me to meet beautiful people like you, and also to share my passion with you. It's about the trust of France there in Morocco. I supposed to present my work in French tomorrow, but I had something to do. That's why I'm gonna try to tell you the story. So I'm not used to. So, I'm gonna tell you the story about this kind of radicalization, which involve youth in Morocco, which involve exactly soccer fans. There's many things to say about them. It's not only about soccer. It's not only about football. Football in Morocco is like especially the soccer fan, the ultras. It's like a mirror of our society. It reflects many things. Youth and teenagers, youngs find themselves in a groups. They have this kind of sense of belonging at first, and also they share this kind of passion about football, but also they bring with them many things, which not only about sport. They bring with them this kind of lack of socialization actors. I speak here about family, school, and also many things to say. So when you come to here we are. That's helped me too. So here we are. So we're into the subject. So thank you very much. We're so here. So when they are in the stadium, they are there to express themselves. It's not only they are not there just to watch the game. It means that they use stadiums as a space of expression. Now in Morocco, I think one of the only spaces where someone could express himself and talk free and could say whatever he wants is now is the stadium. And the press use it very well. So the phenomenon of soccer fans radicalization in Morocco, especially within ultras groups, has evolved over the past 2 decades into a social dynamic that blends youth culture, urban frustrations, political symbolism, and new forms of collective action. Although primarily linked to football fandom, radicalized fan practices chanting and protest song, pyrotechnic lashes, and this sense of territoriality often transcend sport to articulate broader social meanings. And radicalization refers much more to young working class identity, confrontation norms, and expressive counterculture within Moroccan fan groups. We could say that stadiums have become extensions of the public sphere, where emotions, grievance, and aspiration of young people are expressed with intensity and creativity. And that's why I say that the stadium reflects, and also it's a mirror to our society. It's one of the tifos, the Raja fans show it to all over the world. And here, I just want to open a parenthesis to talk about the interpretations we could make. So many journalists and many researchers, when they saw Room 101, they talk about this kind of George Orwell novel, but everyone go in a different way. Say, we talk about Morocco as a room of torture, and they didn't ask the real actors to understand what's what's going on there. And I think for us as a researcher, what we do is to go to look for the sense of things. And we cannot just see things from far away and talk. This is one of my critics. Journalists. I don't know if there's a journalist between us here. It's okay. Understanding radicalization in the Moroccan state context. Radicalization in this context does not primarily refer to ideological extremism, but to intensification of affect and identity. This kind of hyper-identification with club colors, social class, and territory. Normalization of confrontation with rival clans, police, or security forces. Ritualized violence as a socially meaningful act. Aesthetic radicality with chants, banners, tifo, and pyrotechnics, expressing a countercultural stance against institutions. It is a cultural and emotional radicalization rooted in youth subcultures, marginalization, and the transformation of stadiums into spaces of symbolic resistance. Here I will talk about drivers of radicalization, youth and precarity, youth marginalization, and urban precarity for many young fans. Ultras offer a structure of belonging, which could be absent in school, at work, and in neighborhoods, a space of recognition that compensates for social invisibility. A territory, the villages are where frustration is collectively transformed into performance. We could highlight that violence or radical expressions often a signal broader socio-economic malaise, not only deviance. State relations, the key factors. We find there's a heavy-handed policing after 2007, not 2005, because 2005 was the creation of the ultras groups in Morocco. But 2007 it was it's like in French we can say une date charnière. Everything started in 2007 when the police tried to oppress the groups of ultras. The bands of ultras between 2016 and 2018, which paradoxically strengthened their cohesion. Cycles of repression and counter-reaction, radicalization emerges as a response to authoritarian management of stadiums and lack of trust between youth and institutions. Territorial identity and urban rivalries. Urban rivalries build strong local identities and symbolic conflict spaces. Casablanca and other major cities generate strong local identities. Wida Draja in Casablanca. It's the only, we have a lot of derbies in Morocco, but this one in Casablanca is the famous one and the most, there's a lot of struggles. But this one, Farmas, it's between two cities, not the same city, and Houssa in Agadir and Qasim in Marrakesh. Competitive narratives of honor, loyalty, and domination. Urban football becomes a symbolic battlefield where rivalries intensify, group boundaries sometimes leading to violent escalation. Digital sphere with social media now become more and more intense. The circulation of chants, provocations, and pyrotechnic shows, online rivalries, and collective mobilization, a desire to produce spectacular and radical content to maintain symbolic leadership. Digital platforms amplify radicalization through branding and competition for visibility. Online chants, pyro videos, rivalry content intensify symbolic competition. Here I just want to summarize something. Radicalization express social frustration, injustice, and youth political fragility, not only deviance. Radicalization must be read as a new way or a tool or a language through which youth express themselves, their feelings of oppression, abandonment, and injustice, a form of political subjectivity even if not linked to formal politics, because they don't trust them. They don't trust political parties. A counter-hegemonic culture challenging state narratives of order and modern stadium management. In this sense, radicalization eliminates youth dissatisfaction with public services, inequality, and the lack of opportunities, making stadiums a microcosm of Moroccan society. Moments of escalation and symbolic rupture. Some emblematic cases between 2015 and 2022 include violent clashes in Casablanca and Rabat. Hogra, I want to make you listen to a song. Hogra chants denouncing social injustice and police aggression. I want to stop talking to breathe. I cannot breathe. C'est une vidéo sur YouTube. There is subtitles. I changed it. We can read the subtitles. We don't hear the song. But I will send it to you guys. Oh, this is the. It's mine. Looking for mine. So here's a protest song. It was like exactly more than 5 years ago. And this song, it's not only Raja fans who sing this song. This song, everyone find themselves in it. And also many groups of ultras sing this song in Algeria, Tunisia, also Libya, because everyone have the same vision and they struggle the same thing. Doesn't matter if you're Tunisian or Algerian or Egyptian or Moroccan or Jordanian. All of them, all young generations, they don't trust the government. They don't trust also the political parties, and for them, stadiums are the only way to say things. And even they are really they face a lot of oppression. They could use stadiums as a place, as a space of freedom. And I'm just gonna it's like a sum of and find solution. I'm gonna go exactly to how to radicalize pathways and policy implications. Urban social policy provide youth spaces. Here I want to talk exactly about we should give them spaces to express themselves. We should give them spaces for creation. We should really open and give them access to sport and culture. Because in Morocco, things are not easy for a person coming from a working class. Working class is not easy to find himself. Find a position in our society is not easy. Just you do your study, but if you fail, you cannot really find yourself in another place. That's why, for me, I always say that it could be a good thing to have spaces like cultural centers where we can create. And also, we should talk about address socioeconomic exclusion, which fuels radicalization, leveraging upcoming events. I speak here about the two major events that upcoming. I speak about the Cup, African Cup national teams in Morocco, which in 1 week, I guess. And also we speak about the World Cup in 2030. Maybe it could be a chance to rethink how to gather this group of ultras. We find some group of ultras unique ultras for the national team, but the others mock them very much because they don't have the skills. They cannot work like them. And also that's why my question was for our Polish colleague this morning. The authorities and our institutions, they bring up fans and they create their own group of ultras instead of really dialogue or bringing the ultras group to support our national team. And also establishing new norms of cohabitation and safety, highlight the role of supporters and other co-producers of sporting events, not only security threats or only a problem. They could be a part of the answers, but I don't know exactly how we could do that. So here we switch to the conclusion. Radicalization of soccer fans in Morocco is not a simple matter of deviance or hooliganism. It is a multi-layered social process linked to identity, belonging, marginalization, and youth engagement in the public sphere. The ultras express radicality through chants, tifu, or confrontation reveals underlying tensions in Moroccan society, especially around youth agency and institutional distrust. Rather than repressing these groups, understanding their sociological meaning is essential for transforming stadiums into safer and more democratic spaces. And here I prefer to repeat this. It's not a conclusion, but it's the real fact. What's happened in the stadium is only reflects what's happened in our society. And also the actors of socialization, if they don't do their work, I speak about the family, school, and also all the sportive or educative institutions, I think the stadium is only a mirror. It's only a macro society, what's happened in our society in general.